brings us to public comment, and we have several signed up this afternoon. First will be Kevin Tressler. If you'll come forward, please. Welcome, Ms. Tressler. You have 3 minutes. You can be seated if you'd like, or you can stand, whichever.
I can stand, that's fine. I ask you to pardon my voice. I do have a bit of a cold. Good afternoon, President Brightman, Dr. Wilcox, and members of the board. My name is Kevin Tressler, and I'm a lead teacher at E. Russell Hicks Middle School. Today, you have the opportunity to advance Washington County Public Schools in a way that we never could have imagined. By supporting the purchase of digital devices, WCPS will provide our students with numerous opportunities for learning inside and outside of the classroom. This tool, and I stress it is a tool, will help students excel in our curriculum, allow for less time in testing environments, and give teachers less of a workload by providing personalized learning for all students. These devices will never replace great teaching and sound instructional practice, but we can't afford to wait any longer to meet our students where they currently are. This is also an opportunity to lay the framework for our future. My own young children and their children will have opportunities based on what we do now. Forward thinking allows current students to excel and generations of students to engage and redefine a landscape that does not yet exist. I believe the opportunities I was afforded as a student came from those who had me in mind even before I stepped in their classroom. Those who didn't want to leave me as a student in a tradition without any kind of progress or meeting me where I was. Tradition has gotten us where we are, but innovation will lead us where we need to go. We ask you to please approve the consent agenda and give teachers the opportunity to show you, the Board of Education, how the WCPS vision can truly come alive. Thank you for your time.
Thank you, Ms. Tressler.
I'm Laura Puffenbarger from Greensboro Elementary, 3rd grade magnet. I have had the opportunity and privilege of working in a one-to-one classroom for the last year. At first, it was overwhelming. How do I implement the iPads to make learning meaningful and not make it an activity? How does this impact my behavior management by adding a device that leads them to a world that I may not be able to control? All of those worries quickly disappeared as I began to take risks with my students. We started slowly by implementing an app here or there, which enhanced what I was already doing. I have since grown as a teacher to a world of complete technology integration. We utilize Google Drive and Classroom as our platform for learning. This is where all assignments are posted, reviewed, discussed, and submitted. Not only does this make my room nearly paperless, but it also helps our school meet the qualifications of a green school. A 1-to-1 iPad ratio has changed who I am as a teacher and who my students are as learners. I've been able to individualize instruction more so now than ever before. I'm able to make comments and review work before student conferences and provide immediate feedback. As students meet with me, they have already had an opportunity to review these concepts on their iPads and are ready to discuss the task at hand. Students have taken learning into their own hands and have created a sense of ownership for the things that they do on a daily basis. Students are preparing for class discussions, collaborating on group work assignments, meeting the needs of book club agendas, updating their data notebooks, researching the latest topic, and collecting data for their science experiments on a daily basis throughout the use of multiple apps, such as Google Drive, iMovie, Hopscotch, Sketch, EduCreations, etc. Please keep in mind that none of this technology ever replaces me, but allows me to provide the resources necessary to meet the needs of all learners in my classroom. As teachers, we're being asked to implement technology more and more on a daily basis. I can't tell you the number of times I've heard colleagues say that they can't meet the demands of PARCC-like instruction or assessments because they don't have the necessary tools and technology to do so. Testing has become a huge hurdle for students and teachers as we are being asked to uproot our entire schedule due to the lack of technology. As many of you know, students need structure and to perform their best when they are and they will perform their best when they are comfortable. Completely restructuring an entire school schedule to accommodate testing due to a lack of technology is an unacceptable practice to continue. We are living in a world that is dominated by technology. I believe that we should provide our students with the tools and education that they are expected to know when entering the workforce. If we continue to stand by the college and career readiness standards, then we should provide each and every student with the right tools to make them successful. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Hi, I'm Shauna Sunday. I'm from Western Heights Middle School. First, I want to apologize for my wonderful attire. I'm actually the gym teacher, the dance teacher at Western Heights, and I seem to have forgot all my nice clothing, just as I have forgotten my notes. So I am just going to speak from the heart right now. I'm actually really nervous to speak in front of you because I'm so passionate and anxious about what you're going to say about this. I've taught here in Washington County for 7 years, and when I actually first started, I'm from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and I went to a job fair, and I got my job with Washington County, and I said, all right, I'm going to stay here for 2 years, get some experience, because that's what schools in Pennsylvania want, and I'm going to go to Pennsylvania. Well, after 2 years, I said, okay, maybe another year. Then maybe another year. And now I can't see myself anywhere else. And right now, I'm actually not speaking to you as a teacher. I'm speaking to you as a future parent. I don't have children right now, but God willing, me and my wonderful husband, who's here from Lincolnshire, will have children one day. And I'm up here asking you as a future parent and as someone dedicated to this county to please think carefully about what you're doing today, because in the future, this will be for my children. And I want my children to have the education that I know is the best for them. And the last thing I really just want to read, and I know this is short and brief, but should have remembered my clothing and my notes. I just want to read you the mission statement for WCPS, which I'm sure you know, and it's that Washington County Public Schools, in partnership with the community members, educates and enables all students to fully access opportunities afforded to them in a rapidly changing, diverse, and global society. And I just want to put emphasis on the end of that. In order to prepare my future children, my husband's future children, all of these children that are back here, I believe that you truly need to think about passing the digital learning plan. So thank you very much, and I really would like you to take into consideration. Have a wonderful day.
Good afternoon. Hi, I also have Alex Green with me.
Hi, Alex.
Alex, and well, I'm an 8th grade ELA teacher at Western Heights Middle School, and Alex is a 6th grader at Western Heights Middle School. And I have a question for Alex. You told me, well, actually, I got a text from your math teacher, Mrs. Steck, and it says, we don't have homework tonight, but we will have some tomorrow, Wednesday. And in the car, as we got out, what did you do?
Read.
You read as we rode there. But you got out of the car and you did like this, and you said, oh my goodness, what did you?
I forgot my math homework for tomorrow.
He forgot his math homework for tomorrow. Now, a lot of teachers at Western Heights Middle School use digital technology for our students, and he doesn't have the technology to pull up his math homework that he left at school at home. And if he had that technology, like an iPad or any kind of pad, he would be able to say, it's okay, Mom, I've got it right here on my pad. And he can do his homework and submit it to his teacher in a wireless, paperless way. And we've been told not to use so much paper. And in order to do that, the digital technology would help us out. And as an English teacher, I ask my kids to write. Sometimes we can get into the computer lab to do Google Docs. Most times we can't, because there are so many other teachers who have these great, phenomenal programs and plans to use at school. And then we're fighting over map testing and soon park testing and then 8th grade MSA testing, and there's little room for us. So passing this will really help out kids, teachers, and me as a parent as well. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Action items 2 through 7 support the digital learning plan, what was shared with the Board of Education members on December 1st of 2015. In developing that plan, the Teacher Advisory Committee reviewed numerous devices on both an application and functionality basis. That teacher committee recommended under the digital learning plan that we procure Apple iPads with stand-up cases as being the optimal device for students in our classrooms.
The question is on Mr. Ridenour's motion. All those in favor? 7-0, student concurs. I think we have technology in the classroom.